The story of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a one-room log cabin in Hardin County, Kentucky, now LaRue County. His family was poor and he had little formal education. Despite these challenges, Lincoln was a curious and determined learner, often walking miles to borrow books. He taught himself to read, write, and eventually studied law on his own. In his early adult life, Lincoln worked as a store clerk, rail splitter, surveyor, and postmaster. He eventually became a lawyer and entered politics. His honesty and strong moral values earned him the nickname Honest Abe. Political career and rise to presidency. Lincoln served in the Illinois state legislature and later in the U.S. House of Representatives. He gained national attention during a series of debates in 1858 with Senator Stephen A. Douglas, where he spoke out against the expansion of slavery. In 1860, Abraham Lincoln was elected the 16th President of the United States, becoming the first Republican to win the presidency. His election angered Southern states, leading them to secede from the Union and form the Confederacy. The Civil War and Emancipation. Lincoln led the country through the American Civil War, 1861 to 1865, a brutal conflict between the North, Union, and the South, Confederacy, primarily over slavery and states' rights. He believed the Union must be preserved at all costs. In 1863, Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which declared all slaves in Confederate states to be free. This shifted the focus of the war to a fight against slavery and paved the way for the eventual abolition of slavery in the United States. The Gettysburg Address. Later that year, Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address, one of the most famous speeches in American history. In just a few words, he honored fallen soldiers and reaffirmed the nation's commitment to equality and democracy. That government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Assassination and Legacy. On April 14, 1865, just days after the Civil War ended, Lincoln was shot by actor and Confederate sympathizer John Wilkes Booth while attending a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. He died the next morning, on April 15th, becoming the first U.S. president to be assassinated. Lincoln is remembered as one of America's greatest presidents. He preserved the Union, ended slavery, and upheld the principles of democracy. His life remains a powerful story of perseverance, justice, and leadership.